Y'all won't believe this shit, right? I pulled up at my little people's house and shit, right? So now when I go there, I knock on the door, they like, they ain't there, they ain't answering the door. So son tell me just like, I know a bitch looking at me through the peephole. So I twist the peephole off, you feel me, the little peephole. I twist that bitch off. When I twist that bitch off, right, I look in there. I'm like, man, I see your ass right there. They hide, I should have poked their ass in the eye.
In South Florida, stories have a way of growing shadows, long, heavy, and impossible to outrun. But on a quiet September evening in 2023, those shadows crept closer than anyone expected. A van parked in the Fort Lauderdale driveway. A neighbor calls for help, and inside, a woman known to her community as kind, warm, unproblematic, lies still. Her name, Dorothy Dee Dee Smart, mother of rapper Syko Bob. And from that moment forward, nothing in this story feels simple again. Dorothy Smart wasn't found on a desolate road. She wasn't found after hours of searching. She was right there, in plain sight, shot inside a van, in the driveway of a family home. No suspects, no witnesses stepping forward, no motive that made sense. Police investigated, but every direction led into silence. For her neighbors, the loss felt surreal. For her family, it felt personal. And for the public, already familiar with her son's turbulent past, it felt like the beginning of something darker. To understand why this death shook so many people, you have to understand who her son is. Syko Bob, Cambrell Smart, rose through Florida's rap scene alongside Kodak Black, a voice in Sniper Gang.
Jump in and find, oh! Huh? They ain't get on yet? KTB cut no business, you feel me? They know on the real step, like the real step. On the real stuff, like real stuff, like really like I put fear in the devil type shit, like, you feel me? Y'all hearing all this bullshit, you know Syko put fear in the devil, like shit, really like that, like put fear in the devil. I look in the mirror, and sometimes when I walk in the bathroom, look in the mirror, I'm like, oh shit, I like that shit scare myself, like I'm really him, like. One of the niggas scare me is Syko. I be scared what he gonna do to me sometimes. Like,
part of the Halloween-themed Project Nightmare Babies. Someone whose music lived in chaos, menace, and the streets he came from. But behind that music were real enemies, real grudges, real danger. And the deeper you look, the more it feels like violence followed him long before a tragedy ever reached his family. Before any bullets flew, there were words. A simple mall trip, shopping for shoes, nothing out of the ordinary.
I'm gonna check out the shirt in the drawer. Y'all, you ain't had the hot top in this time? You can't order them? Oh, Sunday. Which one would have ripped them? The low top or the hot top?
Hot top. Cause you got attacked.
Until Syko Bob locked eyes with someone who wasn't happy to see him. An argument started. Nothing physical, not yet. But those who were there say Syko Bob crossed a line that can't be uncrossed. He pointed upwards. It said something chilling. They sent your mama up there. A cruel, taunting reminder about someone else's mother, someone who already been killed. In that moment, a seed was planted. A moment people would later replay in their heads, wondering, did that comment sign someone's fate? Because Syko Bob was no stranger to violence, and violence was no stranger to him. Back in 2021, the streets of Lauderdale erupted into chaos. 2 cars speeding down State Road 7, exchanging gunfire like a scene that shouldn't exist outside of a movie. Shots ringing out across traffic, drivers swerving, crashes stacking up like dominoes falling in slow motion. And when the smoke settled, one of the injured was Syko Bob.
Off the top now, gunfire erupting on a busy road in Lauderdale, leaving a car riddled with bullets.
The shooting sending 3 people to the hospital, and that's where we find Local 10's Sanella Sabovic live with what just learned about one of the victims. Sanella.
The victims, all men, were transferred here to Broward Health Medical Center from Plantation General Hospital. We're told they are stable, expected to be released soon, and one of them is actually a South Florida rapper. 3 friends were driving southbound on State Road 7 just north of Sunrise Boulevard Monday afternoon when they heard gunshots and pulled up right to a shooting scene.
When we came up, we just seen like the accident. I seen the guys getting out of their car, blood gushing out of them. It was just really traumatic to see.
This gold sedan was riddled with bullets. The 3 men inside were shot and begging for help. One of the victims, police say, is a South Florida rapper who goes by the name Syko Bob. Tristan Johnson left his friends behind and immediately drove them to Plantation General Hospital.
Honestly, I didn't think. I just went with the car and just drove. It was like an adrenaline rush, and I was hitting the gas the whole way, and I was trying not to hit anybody.
The rapper and the 2 men who were with him were then transferred to Broward Health Medical Center. Police say around 3 Monday afternoon, someone inside a black BMW started shooting at the men inside the gold sedan. The driver of the sedan tried to get away and in the process crashed into several cars. The shooter caught up to the victims and continued to fire. That's when someone in the gold car shot back. The driver of the BMW was last seen heading southbound on State Road 7. Police investigated for hours, finding shell casings along the street and on the sidewalk. They are actively searching for that BMW and the people inside. As for Johnson, he was glad that he was able to help and says he was at the right place at the right time.
It's probably a day I won't forget. I feel like I did something good. So, yeah, hopefully they're okay.
Again, the victims, we're told, are stable. They are expected to be released from the hospital soon. And we're told also by Lauderdale police officers that they are not cooperating with this investigation. Meantime, that BMW and the person responsible for this crime have not been located just yet.
Good Samaritans pulled him from the bullet-riddled car, drove him to safety, listened to him choke on blood while trying to talk. He survived, but the shooters disappeared. No suspects.
Say Cheese had you tripping, ain't it? Say Cheese had you tripping. Say Cheese had the ops tripping too. Ops said they was smoking on me. What the fuck y'all smoking, man? Smoking on me, you better smoke meth. Who the fuck smoking on Syko? Who gonna smoke a Syko? Who gonna roll up something that called Syko? A bitch ain't finna smoke no joint called Syko. You must be dumb. Dumbass. You smoking a Syko. How you smoking a bitch that's walking? Nothing wrong with him, nothing wrong with his body, but you smoking on me? Come on, man. Smoke dick. Smoke dick, baby dick hairs. You hear me? Come on, man. You can smoke a baby dick hair or smoke the Chucky doll dick hair. I'm going though, man. God bless y'all, man. Y'all please stop talking about get well when shit ain't wrong. I'ma holler at y'all. Don't send me shit about no get well no more. When shit ain't happen to me, nothing. You hear me? Nothing ain't wrong with me. Don't send get well, nothing that. Tell say Cheese, eat a baby dick. You feel me? Tell say Cheese, they need to be redoing some more research.
No cooperation from victims. Another moment where violence made an appearance, but answers never did. So when his mother was murdered, people couldn't help wondering, was this retaliation, revenge, payback for something said, for something done, or something that never made headlines at all?
Now on to a deadly discovery after a woman was found dead inside a van in Fort Lauderdale.
The back windows of the van appeared to be shot out. Local 10 News reporter Ian Margall is live with the latest on this investigation. Ian.
Things in this Fort Lauderdale neighborhood really quiet now, but last night this was a very busy scene, and I've spoken with family members of this victim. They tell me they are absolutely heartbroken today. Let's take you back to that scene last night, right around 6 p.m. Fort Lauderdale police say they responded to the home on Northwest 30th Way and 21st Street, where we're standing right now. They found a woman shot in the front seat of a van right in the driveway here. The woman was pronounced dead on the scene, and the detectives began their investigation, working the area for any evidence of what may have happened here or why this woman was targeted. Now, we have been able to confirm through family and neighbors, this woman was named Dorothy Smart. She went by Dee Dee. Neighbors say she was a lovely person, an absolutely great person to be around. We have also confirmed she is the mother of South Florida rapper Syko Bob. We're trying to get more information about exactly what happened here. We have been able to confirm no arrests have been made. If you know anything that can help detectives on this one, call Broward Crime Stoppers at number 954-493.
Okay, Leanne, thanks a lot. New details after a woman was shot and killed in Fort Lauderdale. We've learned she was the mother of a South Florida rapper. And Local 10's Ian Margul is live now at the scene for us of the shooting with much more. Ian.
Yeah, we spoke with family members of the victim off camera today, all of them saying they are absolutely heartbroken. Neighbors here saying this woman was a fantastic person. A Fort Lauderdale home standing quiet Thursday. The shades pulled down and the driveway empty. But only hours earlier, it was a crime scene. According to police, just after 6 p.m. Wednesday, officers responded to reports of a shooting at this home on Northwest 30th Way near 21st Street. And found a woman in the front seat of a van in her own driveway. Stay civilized. Neighbors confirm Smart's son is South Florida rapper Syko Bob, who is currently in prison on weapon possession charges and who's a close friend of Kodak Black. Neighbors say Dee Dee, as she was known, was an incredibly sweet woman who was always friendly, and now police are looking for her killer.
Police didn't confirm anything. They barely had leads. What they did have was a woman dead in her own driveway, her son hundreds of miles away behind prison walls. Whatever this was, it didn't feel random, but nothing about it felt clear either. Because by the time his mother was killed, Syko Bob wasn't free to defend himself or her. He'd already been sentenced 5 years on a gun possession charge from 2022. His past had finally caught up with him, but the streets were still moving. Still watching, still remembering old words, old beefs, old moments that never truly faded. And while he sat in a cell, violence reached his family instead. So now, we're left with a story full of holes, a mother killed with no suspects, a son surrounded by enemies he can't see, a string of shootings with no answers, a life in prison while danger unfolds outside. Was Dorothy Smart targeted because of her son? Was it a message, a warning, or something deeper, something only the streets know and refuse to share? Because until someone speaks, this story remains suspended in silence, and the shadow hanging over Syko Bob's world only grows darker. Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the crazy story of Syko Bob. May his mother forever rest in peace, man. Hey, get in that comment section, let me know what y'all think. Drillers and trappers, we outside trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video.